All right, folks, good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining the Marketplace Reset Show. We just wrapped up segment number one, where we focus on health, wellness, and lifestyle. We just completed our coverage, if you will, in terms of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I think my colleagues did a phenomenal job in providing the necessary valuable information as it relates to the disease or the illness and the treatment of dealing and coping with breast cancer. And I want to thank my colleagues and our guests who wrapped up our coverage on the month of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And like I said, it continues in terms of for the rest of the days that we have left in October. And so whatever you do, I hope that the information that my colleagues provided was helpful, educational, and provide you insight as to things that you need to know about breast cancer and an awareness of it. I'm Anthony Weeks, and so I will be joined shortly by my other colleague, my co-host Jessica Kyler. She is she helps to co-host our segment on the Marketplace show on the Marketplace and our new segment, which is called the Shopping Network, where we bring you a slew of just wonderful, wonderful information that will be helpful to you as a consumer. You work really hard. So whether you are a business or a consumer, when you tune into this program, we're going to tell you everything you need to know. We will equip you with all of the information that you need to have as to how to go about really expanding, getting the best value for your buck. So whether you are an individual consumer or your business, this program was created and designed to help you navigate. How do you go about, seeking out opportunities? How do you grow your business? How do you promote your business? How do you better manage your business and position your business in the market and consumer? How to better connect with the consumer, the customer, how to enhance that relationship with the customer and that value, that exchange between the customer and the business. And so this is what the Marketplace segment number two is all about, where we focus on business, the markets, the economy, as well as public policy. But this segment focuses on bringing you the best value for your buck. And so what I'd like to do is start out with basically talking a little bit about the Marketplace and itself in terms as it relates to businesses. We want to help you succeed in business. This is an absolutely tough environment to do business. Some companies did better than others, but by and large, navigating this extenuating, complex, way of trying to reposition, retool, and pivot in terms of your business and what is it you need to do. This is a very tough environment, and so we want to be able to give you the tools and the resources that you need to give you that fighting chance, to ensure your success, to make sure that you're prosperous out in the marketplace. And so what we want to do is we want to help market, we want to help promote your business so you can grow and expand your business and better service your customers in the market. And so what we'd like to do is we'd like to invite you to submit your request to get a free Marketplace TV player. Again, that's the word is correct, free. We're going to give you every business and every business owner that it doesn't matter what your size is. If you want to have the ability to take your business from just simply a brick and mortar, but to also start the journey of better digitizing your business, we're going to do that. And we have the technology. We want to give you a free Marketplace TV player. All you got to do is come to the platform, and you can go to two platforms. Right now, we're live on our TV.network platform. That's www.ourtv.network, or you can go to www.themarketplacetv.com. Okay. Either way, you're able to order your free Marketplace TV player. Okay, so just below the television screen. So if you're on the our TV.network marketplace website, sorry, that's www.ourtv.network. Just below the television screen, the live television screen, watching this program, there's a link that says click here to get your free marketplace TV player. And that's all you got to do. Submit it. When the online form pops up, says the marketplace, very easy. 1, 2, 3. You fill in some basic information and you submit your information to you. And what this does, basically, what we do, we give you the media tool. What it is, we give you the tool where you can literally digitize your product, whatever services you're offering, whether you have events, a menu, whatever it is, we able, and whatever the information or messaging you want to do, while you are doing what you do, which is running your business, we help you to digitize and help you sell your promote and sell your product and services to your customer and to the market. And again, this is free of charge. Shipping, we pay for shipping. You don't have to pay for shipping. So once you submit your order, you submit, we confirm the order, and then we ship it to you for free based on the address that you provide. And so we encourage you to get your free marketplace TV player, compliments of the marketplace. Of course, this is the marketplace. It's brought to you by WSDX, Kalaloo, and our other partners in that space. And so we invite you to take advantage of that. And so we'll get into the other segment as well. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get to our Bloomberg report, and our Bloomberg report on small business and real estate. And let's go straight to the Bloomberg report.
With the Bloomberg Small Business Report, I'm John Tucker. There are two classes of merchant on the Amazon, those who get special protection from counterfeiters and those who don't. The first category includes sellers of some big-name brands. Many lesser-known brands belong to the second group. Fred Ruckel, inventor of a popular cat toy called the Ripple Rug, is one of those sellers. Months ago, knockoff artists began selling versions of his product. Most merchants, many of them small businesses, rely on Amazon's algorithms to ferret out fakes. But Amazon inadvertently gave counterfeiters of Ripple Rug prime placement right next to Ruckel's original copyrighted product. Amazon support teams removed the first few listings Ruckel flagged, but like clockwork, new sellers popped up. Growing desperate with Amazon's response, Ruckel defaced his own product listing, superimposing an SOS on top of the cat mat, warning shoppers to email him before buying. That's the Bloomberg Small Business Report.
Now, before I continue on and I go to the next Bloomberg report on small business, if you listen to that report, very, very important. When it comes to selling your business online, e-commerce, it's really, really important how you go about getting that done. How do you go about being able to sell your product and your service virtually and remotely in the market? Now, obviously, Amazon is a platform where a lot of businesses go and sell as a third-party supplier. They sell their product on Amazon, but without really speaking, negatively. In that space, when you sell on Amazon and you sell on Shopify and all the other e-commerce platform, they're designed to really put their brand out front first. You don't ever, when a customer goes to Amazon or a Shopify, they're not dealing directly with you, the business that is supplying the goods. Amazon and Shopify, none of these e-commerce marketplace are any good without you being able to supply them with the merchandise. And so you have situations where you've heard common complaints from businesses that they find themselves a lot of times competing with Amazon, which is a problem. You go to Amazon to sell your product, and so the challenge that they're having, they're saying there are times that they're finding that it is so saturated that you get lost in the shuffle. And then the report talks about, where if Amazon makes it possible for counterfeiters to come and sell counterfeit products on their platform. And so some companies are treated differently where they're protected, some are not. And so the reason I bring that up is because e-commerce can do wonders for your business, but you have to go about being able to go online and do business virtually and remotely in the marketplace. And one of the things that we do, we give you the ability, no matter whether you're on Amazon or not, or any of the other Shopify, whether you have your own website or not, wherever, it doesn't matter where you are. We provide you with the technology to allow you to connect you with a bot between you, the seller, and the buyer, and track and transact anywhere online with anyone, anytime, however you choose to go about doing that. We give you that ability. So the marketplace not only gives you the ability to help market and promote your business, but we also enable you, giving you the tool to be able to do business in an e-commerce environment and do so in a way that you don't get overshadowed, you don't get lost. It's about your business, your product, and that's how we're able to provide that technology to you as well. All right, let's go to the next, if you will, report from Bloomberg on small business.
With the Bloomberg Small Business Report, I'm John Tucker. U.S. banks have long been accused of contributing to race-based inequalities through exclusionary policies, and lenders have been pushed to do more to work with minority-run firms since last year's murder of George Floyd. Banks have responded by boosting community lending and taking stakes in lenders with diverse leadership. Bank of America, for example, now says its portfolio of loans, deposits, and equity investments benefiting minority-focused lenders has grown past $2 billion. The bank says its investments to community development financial institutions, CDFIs, are part of a broader effort to support small businesses and underserved clients. The company says it provides capital to more than 250 CDFIs across every U.S. state, and they've committed $250 million in new capital to CDFIs. The bank's CEO says they're focused on providing capital in areas where opportunity gaps exist. And that's the Bloomberg Small Business Report.
Now, why that's important? Because when you think of the role that small businesses play in the U.S. economy, and when we talk about, the small business really is the backbone or the engine of the U.S. economy. Small businesses create more employment opportunities than big companies do. And so therefore, understanding those issues and those needs, those critical needs that businesses have, we as those who are in a position to provide the best tool and resources to support the small businesses, whether from a lending standpoint, financing standpoint, or just the government doing their part from a policy perspective. And so what you just heard is the government really doing their part to create more avenues, to create more resources and source of funding to be able to make capital available to you as a small business owner. And so, community fund development funds are one of the things that they're doing, where they're putting special capital in those funds as well. Let's go to the next Bloomberg Small Business Report.
With the Bloomberg Small Business Report, I'm John Tucker, brought to you by Grainger. The Energy Department is offering $105 million in small business grants for projects that produce clean energy and slow climate change. Eligible projects include energy technology, carbon capture, sustainable agriculture, and atmospheric monitoring. The agency is trying to boost research and development so it can meet the Biden administration's goal of reaching net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. The department's Small Business Innovation Research and Small Business Technology Transfer programs will administer those grants. The grants will support research from underrepresented groups, including women and economically disadvantaged people. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm says in a statement, as the backbone of our community, small businesses have a big opportunity to lead the transition to a clean energy economy. And that's the Bloomberg Small Business Report.
So there you have it. So here you have the federal government is putting their money where their mouth is. And what they're doing is they're creating contracting opportunities in the renewable energy space as they, when they talk about addressing, efficiency in energy and bringing about new renewable type energy, that now they're now providing contracting opportunity for small businesses to be if you will, a facilitator or a conduit of helping to reach that goal of reducing our carbon footprint and to also to make sure that we come up with alternative ways of coming up with more efficient way to create renewable energy in the market. And so that there, if you continue to listen to this program, you will hear opportunities to be able to hear about how you can make a difference in terms of seeking out procurement contracting opportunities with the federal government on the renewable energy front. Next up, we have the Bloomberg real estate report, and let's go straight to that report.
This is your Bloomberg Real Estate Report. I'm Denise Pellegrini. Watch for home improvement projects to shift from maintenance and outdoor projects to redoing interiors instead.
Certainly part of the growth that we're expecting is, kind of deferred work that wasn't done last year.
Abby Wills, Senior Research Associate at Harvard's Joint Center for Housing Studies.
So last year, we saw a really big boost in DIY activity, a lot of smaller projects, kind of more maintenance repair projects, and kind of sprucing up that homeowners might do themselves. And then we also saw a lot of activity on the outside of the house, right? So continued replacement of roofing, siding, windows, doors, as well as kind of all of the property improvements, decks and landscaping and fencing. All of that was popular last year.
And the center is also forecasting a surge in home improvement spending across the nation going into 2022. And that's your Bloomberg Real Estate Report. I'm Denise Pellegrini. This is your Bloomberg Real Estate Report, brought to you by Exogen. As we move closer to the holidays and the holiday shopping season, you might wonder how mall real estate is doing right now.
There's simply too many malls in this country.
Joseph Corradino is CEO of the real estate investment trust called PREIT. It owns malls and other commercial properties.
Retailers just don't need that many stores in a market. You want to make sure that you pick the best, the pick of the litter. And number two, execute in terms of blocking and tackling and bringing in, new and interesting and unique tenants.
Case in point, says Corradino, is PREIT's remake of the Dartmouth, Massachusetts mall after other malls nearby failed, leaving them the last one standing. He says they replaced Ruby Tuesdays with Five Below, Catherine's with Buffalo Wild Wings, Sears with Burlington, and then Aldi. And then he says adding the discount grocery chain caused foot traffic at the mall to jump 18%. And that's your Bloomberg Real Estate Report. I'm Denise Pellegrini.
So you heard two different reports, Christmas holiday, and asking whether or not asking, they're basically saying there are just too many malls in the country. And so with the excessive amount of malls in the United States, they're talking about how do we reduce the mall footprint in the country. And I think it's important because clearly the pandemic kind of really put that under the microscope, that a lot of the malls just really, once the economy went on lockdown, no one was going to the malls, and a lot of the major anchor store retailers just went out of business. And so, like anything else, when there is an excess of inventory, what do? You pull back, you reduce the inventory. That is creating that surplus, if you will, of inventory, and so therefore, I think that this new norm have shown us that we don't need as much, brick and mortar to be able to do business, and we can be more efficient in how we do business, Jessica.
Just like even the outlet malls. My mom, usually deals, it's last season styles and whatever, but you get the great deals. But my mom's like, it's not even all that anymore. a lot of those close as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Malls are going to be transformed.
Mhm.
They're going to be transformed into something else.
Mhm.
We clearly see that the evolution of how business is being done. I mean, look, clearly, right? Look at every industry across, not just in this country, around the world, is being affected by the global supply chain. What is that going to do? It's going to change the way we do business.
Absolutely.
You know, it's so. The old saying goes, right? If the wheel isn't broken, why fix it? But you don't know the wheel's broken until something happens, and then that's when you're forced to address the fact that, okay, you know it's been broken, you know that you got to do something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your opportunity to do that.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when I was a kid, the Friday nights, Saturday nights, we would hang out at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
That was like our thing that we did, the movies
Right.
in the mall. But nowadays, even like the movies, that's changing too.
Absolutely.
That's more of like a treat for my kids because
Right.
we can get those things online.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So,
And the other report is more DIY, do-it-yourself projects are moving from the outdoors
right.
indoors.
Right.
And I guess because of the change in weather, the change in the season, right? It was warm. People spent a lot of time outdoors working on projects that they kind of put off. The pandemic kind of just allowed everybody to say, okay, you got a lot of home projects that you've been neglecting and procrastinating on for a while, and everybody just started, using that opportunity to do it themselves, to start fixing up their homes. But a lot of that was outside projects. Now, with the change of the weather, they're now seeing a change where people are now shifting their focus to now doing do-it-yourself indoor projects.
Right. But I
How
tell
do
you
you feel
what.
about? How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not a do-it-yourself kind of person.
You're not. Is that why you smile?
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Oh, well, I mean, show me a project. Maybe I'll do it, But it's yes. But no, it is, fall's right around the corner. We're approaching November, in like 3 days, 2
Mhm.
days maybe. But no, people are shifting. But I tell you what, it is hot here.
Yeah, it is hot. It is not as bad as today.
Oh my gosh,
Not-
Anthony.
no, yesterday was
You've
worse.
been in the studio.
No,
I've been out in the
no,
field. It's
no.
hot.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying yesterday was.
So excuse my hair, everyone.
Yesterday was warmer. Yesterday was warmer than what it was today.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I wasn't out in the field, but
But-
anyway, yes, do it yourselves. Yeah, and you save money during the pandemic. We had more time because we didn't have the commute to work.
Right.
We were home, so
Absolutely.
if that wall needed painted or
Absolutely. And here's another example of how we are changing the approach to how people sell their products and services. The marketplace TV.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we have two platforms. We have the real estate marketplace,
Mhm.
right, where anyone can go and list their property
Mhm.
for free on the marketplace.
Yeah.
But one of the features of our platform is we'll be able to take your property and showcase your property on the marketplace TV.
Absolutely. And you have how many eyeballs do we have?
Oh God!
Right.
Between Tempo, between Roku,
Mhm.
I don't know,
Millions.
and people listening on the radio.
Mhm. Mhm.
These things have built-in audience.
Right. Absolutely.
So it comes with the territory.
Right.
Is how you say it comes with the territory. So we are reaching critical mass.
Mhm.
Not quantifying the number, not knowing what that number is, but obviously we're reaching the critical mass,
Mhm. Mhm.
whether it's the viewing public or someone who's just listening to this program.
Right.
All right, so let's continue on the program. So we have a local business. So what we try to do on the program every week is we try to select a local business. Now, when we say local, it doesn't mean local only in the Virgin Islands.
No, local.
A local business to whatever market it's germane to.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, it's local to that market.
Right.
And so we will feature, when we do have businesses to feature,
Mhm.
we'll feature a local business.
I think we'll always have businesses to feature.
Well, hopefully, but I'm just saying, but that's the whole idea behind the marketplace TV,
Mhm.
that having the marketplace and having the marketplace TV
Mhm.
and giving these businesses the tool that they need to succeed is part of the ecosystem, that environment we're creating to help showcase these businesses.
Totally.
So it's really up to the businesses to respond to that and do what they have to, because we're going to do our part to help them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. Help promote.
Exactly. All right. The next part of the if you will, our presentation is consumer report.
Oh, I like consumer report.
She's
kind of like.
She's getting excited. She's getting
No, I
excited
do,
about
because
consumer
it's
report.
really interesting.
Why is it
But
why is it
Can I
interesting?
pick next week though?
You can pick anything you want. Of course you can.
Because he picked.
Right. So consumer report. We have two reports. So last week, we're gonna kind of keep it close to home. We talked about pillow. We're gonna talk about mattress, but we're gonna also talk about that dreaded router.
Yeah.
That indoor Wi-Fi connection. You know, I don't know about you. I get really annoyed and frustrated when I'm trying to do my work or trying to do something, and you're supposed to have all this great connectivity, and you can't get connected.
Right.
And it's just not the Virgin. It's not just the Virgin Islands, by the way.
No,
I'm talking to people in the States, in major markets, and they're having problems connected. You know, so what I'd like to do is, before I get into the Wi-Fi piece, because I leave that for last.
Okay.
Let's go to the mattress. So last week we talked. You looked at me like I had.
So
like,
last week, if you guys were whatever, if you guys were listening, okay.
She's like,
we talked about the pillow, and I said pillows are like so super important because we use them every night. We use them for 6 hours. You know, I'm probably use my pillow more than I use my vehicle at this point.
Absolutely.
And that was 3 weeks ago. But anyway, so are we gonna talk about mattresses?
Yeah. Well, let's
Okay,
play it, and then we can offer any commentaries after that.
Right. Yeah.
Because let's
okay. So
let the consumer
report.
here talk about that. All right. Here we go.
At CR, we realize choosing a mattress is very personal and subjective. So we design our tests to cut through the mattress marketing lingo. Let's state the obvious. Your new mattress should offer comfort and support no matter which type you choose or where you get it. But what exactly does that mean? The following tips apply in-store or during a trial period with a mattress you purchased online. You want a mattress to support your spine but still allow it to maintain its natural curve. When lying on your back, make sure the mattress meets the curve of your lower back. On your side, you don't want your shoulders and hips taking on too much pressure or sinking in too far, which can throw your spine out of alignment. If you feel pain at your heaviest points, the mattress may be too firm. Aches, numbness, or tingling mean you're on a mattress that's too soft. If you're at a store, test out the mattress for at least 15 minutes. It feels like a really long time, but trust us, it will help you get a sense if you and the mattress mesh. And couples, try out the mattress together. If one of you is a restless sleeper, some mattresses are better than others at buffering movements. In our labs, we drop a weight on each mattress to see how well it resists bounciness. You'll want a mattress that offers good support for both you and your partner. Our tests assess how a mattress will support average, tall, large, and petite people, plus how well a mattress will support back and side sleepers. We also simulate 8 to 10 years of use, so we know which mattresses will keep their shape, firmness, and support. So check out our ratings. Yes, it costs money to become a member, but we're a nonprofit, so help us help you. There are several main types of mattresses: inner spring, foam, adjustable air, and hybrids of some of those types combined. Often manufacturers of inner springs offer hybrid mattresses with several inches of cushioning foam layers above the coils. No type is necessarily better than the other. We know this because our tests measure the natural curve of a person's spine and then monitor whether those curves are supported on a mattress. We also cut the mattresses open, not only to see what's inside, but also to see how it handled our durability tests. The good news? We found mattresses that support different types of sleepers and sizes under $600. The median price our members pay is about $1,200. If you're buying a mattress online, be sure to read the fine print. CR says look for online companies that offer at least a 30-day trial. Many offer 100 days, so it shouldn't be tough. Free shipping on returns and full credit on that return. Some online mattress companies have physical stores where you can try the mattress and then purchase online. CR also encourages you to haggle. In a store, aim to pay 50% or more off the regular price. Our survey showed that members saved a median of $220 when they haggled in a store, and were as likely to be successful at getting a discount online. So give it a try. Another money saver? Skip the extended warranties. They usually only cover manufacturing defects, not normal wear and tear. Inner springs and inner spring hybrids are still the most popular choice, accounting for about 2/3 of the market. Shifting positions on an inner spring mattress can be easier compared to foam mattresses, but there's the bounciness factor to consider, feeling your partner's movements. Foam is a word we use to categorize several different types of mattresses in our tests that do not contain steel springs and contain either polyurethane, memory foam, which is a variant of polyurethane, latex, or a combination of both. Polyurethane is a durable plastic substance. Natural latex foam is made from the serum found in rubber trees. There are also synthetic latex mattresses. These tend to be less expensive than natural latex, but are blended with other chemicals. Some foam beds allow you to customize the firmness with interchangeable foam pads or layers for the whole mattress. Compared to inner spring mattresses, foam mattresses are better for isolating movements, so you won't get jostled when your partner tosses and turns. On the other hand, changing positions on some memory foam requires effort because you tend to sink into the mattress. You may have heard some people say foam sleeps hot. We check each mattress to see whether it retains warmth, and we found a greater percentage of foam mattresses do retain heat compared to inner springs, so it's something to consider if you tend to sweat it out in your sleep. There are also adjustable air mattresses. They allow you to control and adjust the firmness of your mattress, usually with a remote or an app from your phone. They're filled with pockets of air surrounded by foam. Many come with other layers of materials for added comfort. You can usually customize your half of the bed to your comfort, so when trying one of these out, adjust the firmness. You want it to respond quickly and relatively quietly because that's what you'll hear when you're trying to sleep. And now, a note on smell. Some people notice a plasticky chemical odor coming from their new mattress. Polyurethane-based foams may be the culprit, but other types of mattresses can give off a not-so-dreamy smell too. CR recommends airing out your mattress, ideally 24 to 48 hours before you cover it with sheets and sleep on it. And speaking of chemicals, concerns over certain flame-retardant chemicals like polybrominated diphenyl ethers or PPDEs, formaldehyde, and other fuming chemicals from certain adhesives and materials used in mattresses have spawned an entire category of natural green and organic mattresses. But natural and organic may not mean what you think. The term natural isn't regulated, so it's meaningless. And a mattress can be labeled organic even if only a portion of its materials are certified organic. There are two meaningful third-party organic certifications to look for: the Global Organic Textile Standard, or GOTS, and the Global Organic Latex Standard, or GOLS. There are also other labels that can help lessen your exposure to certain chemicals. The OEKO-TEX Standard 100, the GreenGuard Gold, and the GreenGuard labels all test final products for potentially harmful chemical emissions and set limits on volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. If you're concerned about chemicals added to polyurethane, look for the CertaPure US label. And finally, don't let terms like ultra plush, super soft, or even firm sway you. CR independently measures firmness, and we consistently find differences between what manufacturers claim and our results. So we're right back where we started. Concentrate on how the mattress feels to you. We've got lots more to say about mattresses. Plus, you can get access to our exclusive ratings, all at cr.org/mattresses. We pay for all of the products we test. We're a nonprofit, and we accept no advertising, so thanks for your support.
Now, that was extremely comprehensive, extensive. Mm-hmm. There's not much we can offer to that. If we tried, it's so too much to unpack.
Right.
But I'm sure you have one or two comments that you want to make.
Well, first off is I just bought a new mattress like 2 years ago because mine was like so embarrassing, old. Mm-hmm. Like I'm talking old. So when I did go going out to purchase a mattress, I shopped at a lot of local stores here. But the thing is like the whole online thing. Like, I don't know if I could order a mattress online because, like, I laid down on every single mattress in the store.
But that's what they said to do.
Yeah. But they said you can go online.
But how do you go in a store and
you,
and for 15 minutes you're laying on a mattress?
And then you
That's
say,
kinda
you
weird,
know what,
isn't it?
I like this one, so I'm going to buy it online. But you know what? Right. Well, I know I did. I was rolling around on those mattresses.
In the store?
Yeah.
For 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
think I had like a long day that day too. I probably took a nap on one.
And the prices now.
No.
Wait. The old saying goes, you get what you pay for, right?
Totally.
So there's $300 upwards of $4,700 we saw for some of these mattresses, right?
But they said the average was $1,200.
The average is 12, right? So I'm saying on the low end it's 300, on the high end 4,700,
yeah.
but the medium is about 1,200.
Yeah,
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap, but like I said, Anthony, these are important to our lifestyle, to how we wake up in the morning, to how we feel, like our neck feels, our back feels, how we sleep. In the inner spring, I thought they got rid of those. That's like when I was raised.
They're still there. They're
They
still
are?
there.
No,
They're still
I guess
there.
some people still like it.
Again,
But,
you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, and you know what? I'm very happy with my mattress. I wish I would have got some of those other fancy ones that you control it with your phone.
Absolutely.
I mean, what?
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
All right. Next, we have that thing about the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
All right.
At CR, we realize choosing a mattress is very...
Oh, here we go. So there's nothing more annoying and frustrating when it comes to dealing with internet connection. You're told you're getting the best, fastest speed, but it depends on how you're getting it, right? It depends on how the internet connection is being delivered to you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's not just about the internet itself coming from the outside. Is the configuration inside the house and the space of the house and where it's located. Yeah. So you have the modem and then you have the router, right? And so this report talks about the things you have to do, what you need to know about getting the best maximum use out of getting connected in your house. Do you have that problem at all?
Well, down here in the Caribbean, Anthony, a lot of our houses they're block houses. Right.
Cinder blocks.
Yeah.
Right.
And in the States, a lot of them are,
sheetrock.
Right. So I think it's easy.
So you think it has something to do with the penetration?
Totally. Don't you?
I don't know, because I talk to people in the States and they're having problems. So how do you how do you explain that? See?
Well, I understand.
So it comes down to the technology.
But I'm just saying for us, it's very important because all of our walls are concrete.
Right, but I'm saying whether it's sheetrock or cinder block.
Yeah. Everyone has issues. Everyone has problems.
And what they're saying, and what this next report is saying, you need to know about getting the right equipment inside your house, because a lot of people don't know that. Location. So let's go straight to that report and hear what Consumer Report has to say about that.
Paying for high-speed internet service for your home, but you still have dead spots or slowdowns? It might be time for a new router. Here's what you need to know before choosing one. A modem connects your home network to the internet. A router connects to your modem and directs that internet connection to all your connected devices like smartphones, laptops, smart speakers, and smart TVs. The first decision you need to make when shopping: traditional router or mesh network. The size and layout of your home and what it's made of are some of the biggest factors in deciding which type of router is best for you. Wi-Fi routers send radio waves throughout your home. Those waves travel like ripples on a pond. Many factors in your home can interfere with a router's performance. Generally, the more floors, walls, and windows, the worse for the signal. Even metal plumbing can cause issues. In CR's router tests, our experts check the speed at which each router sends a Wi-Fi signal from several different distances. That speed is known as throughput. The routers at the top of our ratings perform well at all distances. If you live in a small apartment or home less than 1,500 square feet, a standard router is probably all you need. If you live in a home larger than 1,500 square feet, you'll need a router that can send a strong Wi-Fi signal pretty far. For best results, place the router in a central location. But that's not always possible, especially if your modem is stuck in some far-off corner of your home. That's where a mesh network comes in handy. It's a set of 2 or more routers that work together to seamlessly spread the Wi-Fi signal throughout your home. Connect the hub unit to your modem or internet service provider's Ethernet connection near the center of your house if possible. Then move the satellite units around until you get rid of any dead spots. The downside of mesh networks is they tend to be pricey. You can get a CR top-rated router for around $200, while a good mesh network can cost anywhere from $170 to $500. If you're having trouble getting a signal in a specific area of your house, another option is a Wi-Fi range extender. An extender can push signals from your router deeper into a targeted part of your home. But your internet speeds may be slower than you're used to because extenders cut speeds in half. The bottom line, an extender may be a cheaper option and may work for you, but a mesh network is more likely to smoothly stream 4K video to multiple TVs in your home all at once. Here are a few more things you should know about routers. No matter what kind of router you choose, make sure it has enough USB and LAN ports for your needs. They're used for hooking up things like a connected home hub, a printer, flash drive, or an external hard drive. Most routers and mesh networks can be set up and updated using an app on your smartphone or tablet. Our experts test each router to see how easy or difficult it is to set up and manage. You can save money by buying your own router instead of renting it from your cable company. You could even buy your own modem or a combo modem router if your internet service provider allows it. But the most important tip, put a strong and unique password on your router, different from the default password it came with. It'll help keep your router safe from hackers, and those default passwords are almost impossible to remember anyway. To make your router even more secure, change the SSID or Service Set Identifier. That's just a fancy term for the name of your Wi-Fi network. So where do you change the name and default password? In your router's app or online account. That's where you can access all of your router's settings. It's also very important to put a strong and unique password on this account as well. One last thing. The privacy and security of your data is very important to Consumer Reports. That's why we test each router to see how well it keeps your information safe. But there's something you can do as well. If your router doesn't have automatic firmware updating, make sure to keep the firmware up to date using the online or app account. Firmware is a type of software that runs the hardware of your router or any Internet of Things thing. And when a manufacturer rolls out a firmware update, it often includes security fixes. So keeping it up to date can help keep hackers out of your home network and everything that's connected to it. For more info on routers, go to cr.org/routers.
So Jessica,
I think I won her job.
you want her job?
I think it'd be fun.
Why is that?
It'd be interesting. You know, test everything. You know.
Oh, so you're a geek. You were a geek.
No, you're the computer geek.
No.
Oh, you mean no?
Just
I
geeky.
think,
You want to test stuff.
I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's, the voiceover lady, so she's actually not the. I went. Yeah.
All right.
I went the back end.
She's just the voicer. She's not really kicking the tires. You know what I mean?
I mean, I always have a problem with routers, Anthony. Mine is obviously not in a good spot now.
Paying for high-speed internet service for your
and they mentioned the walls. Like where mine's located is I might have to move it, and I might have to invest in those the mesh network. Do you have that at your house?
No.
Yeah.
No. I should get one. I should get one.
Well, I'm thinking about getting one too.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're pricey though, huh?
Well, I know, but let's
maybe
next
Wi-Fi,
week. Maybe next week.
The Wi-Fi extender, it sucks.
Well, I have one, and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Well,
they say it chops in the half. It cuts in half. Right. It reduces 50%.
Right.
So
Yeah.
What's the purpose
So
of
I
that?
know where I have mine. It's on the other side of the house, and it doesn't work because we don't have. I don't get Wi-Fi in some rooms.
So anyway, we invite you to go to our website for more of this report. But more important, we want you to also go to the website, because the website gives you a lot of just opportunity. We give you cash back. You earn cash back with our partners. You shop for great deals on just about a lot of the stores, retailers you love, your favorite stores you love, are participating in this cash back and all the great deals. So we invite you to come to the site. That's www.ourtv.network, www.ourtv.network. And under the television screen, you'll see that says Our Shopping Network. You click on that says Shop Now, and it'll take you to where you're able to see a lot of the information, specials and deals that we talk about on the program. Every week we rotate the focus on what we focus on. We didn't get a chance to get into that, but next week we'll have an opportunity.
Great stores.
Absolutely. All right, what we got coming up next?
So we have a bush cook-off, a bush chef cook-off, featured on St. Croix this weekend, and I've covered this event a couple times with my cooking program. Yvette Brown and her husband are putting this on.
What is his name again? What is that guy's name again?
Yvette.
I can't. Well, no, the other guy, the guy that you something about
Dale.
Something about a husband.
Whatever.
Dale. Oh yeah, that's right. Dale.
Okay,
Dale.
yeah. Oh my God, Anthony. Hi, girl.
Let's bring up Yvette.
Yeah, Yvette is amazing. She owns an amazing farm here on St. Croix, and she would probably give you the better location because it's kind of mid-island, right?
Mid-island, right? Mid-island.
Yes. So tell us a little bit first about the farm.
Sage Farm is located in what we call the Casper Holstein Drive, and it's the farm belt of the Virgin Islands. We're on that belt with several other farmers. We are vegetable fruits and vegetable farmers and farmers market, and we also do livestock because we provide meat for our farm market as well.
Absolutely.
We have been in this area since 1994.
Nice. So yeah. Now, I know you've tried to put on, but last year during the pandemic, we weren't able to have the Bush Cook Chef Cook event, correct?
Correct. That's correct. This is the second time that we weren't able to put on the show because of either natural disaster or the pandemic. We had 2017 was the hurricane, and then this last year was the pandemic. Yes. So we missed those 2 years.
Right. So this is an amazing event, and it's a 3-day event that Anthony and I are going to go and feature. Right?
Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Yeah.
We're there Saturday.
You're taking me out of my
whatever it is.
Your comfort zone?
It's so much fun because we get to go to the farm. So, we start on Friday from 10 to 2, and we have our farmers market, correct?
Yes, we have farmers market every day, all 3 days. We also have on Friday, chefs are gonna do hands-on demonstration, like cooking classes, where you sit down and you watch them do detail by detail of cooking one of the ingredients that we do have in the farmers market. And you're gonna have a little sample to taste it, what that is. And so that's teaching our families to cook a more healthier meal from our locally grown produce.
They can cook the vegetables in the farmer's market, but also the livestock that you have on property, correct?
Yes, we provide all our chefs that's going to be in the cook-off on Saturday with all the proteins they need for the Saturday. All proteins are grown or raised by our local farmers here on island. We have lamb, we have goat, we have pork, we have chicken, we have rabbits.
I remember, I think the last time that Yes, I think the last time that we did the farm to table dinner, well, I had rabbit, and I was like, I seriously think that was the first time I ever had rabbit. So, okay, so Friday we have the cooking demonstrations, and we have about 20 local chefs that are going to be participating on the 3-day event, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And a lot of these chefs.
A lot of these chefs are chefs that are restaurant based on island. And some of the others are like local cooks, what we call local cooks. They don't have a restaurant, but they do cook for events or for private parties or stuff like that. So most of them are well known throughout the community as, well-established restaurants. And so they're going to be here. It's not as a competition, but it's like a unification of the restaurants on the island, having a fun day together and enjoying each other's company and doing this cook-off and bragging rights.
Absolutely. And, we all learn from each other.
Yes.
If Frankie's cooking his pork this way and Brian might be like, well, I like it, I do it this way. And, it's kind of fun because, it's all, like you said, it's our, a lot of the chefs in the restaurants, but just local chefs in general. And we have about 20 of them coming in. Okay. So that's Friday for the food demonstration.
Saturday.
Well, no, the cooking demonstration. We'll have some chefs.
Yeah, the cooking demonstration is on Friday, yes.
Yeah. With some chefs. And then Saturday we have the Bush Cook Chef Cook-Off, which I covered a couple years ago, which I love.
Yes.
How many different satellites do you think you'll have for that?
This year we have 18 chefs set up for the event.
18.
18.
We're eating large, Anthony. We're eating large.
Wait a minute. So when I did the first event, you only gave me like 6. How you got come up 18?
So you're gonna have 18
when you
chefs.
do things right, it grows. When you
So
do it right, it grows. 18 chefs are going to be there. 5 of them are vegan, vegetarian chefs. And so, Anthony, you have 5 of them.
Oh, 5.
Great,
okay.
Great.
Because I was about to say I'm not coming because if it's all vegan, I mean, I'm
no
no good to you.
No. We wanted to make sure we were across the span of everybody getting their fair share of the enjoyment. So we have 5 vegetarian vegan chefs that's going to be there out of those 18. One of those is a juicer, and she does all her local juice from all the locally herbs that we grow. She makes all the different juices, and so you're gonna have, the juice to go with what you're tasting. The chefs have been coming in and out from yesterday to pick up their protein because they're going home and they're gonna marinate all of those and season how they want to season it and bring it here to cook. Now we have chefs already coming in to dig their hole in the ground.
Totally.
Chef already put in their stones together to do their 3-stone stove on the ground. They have their coal pot ready, and so they're eager and they're getting ready. But some of them are saying they're nervous because the competition looks stiff this year.
Ooh!
So,
well, don't tell them that we're going to be covering it because we're going to be eating large.
Oh yeah, we have chef like Frank Robinson. From that was Best Cafe. He's going to be coming back online soon. He went down because of the pandemic. We have Frank Pugis. Frank and Kat are 2 very prominent people in our community when it comes to restaurant. We have Sean Scarrett. We have Chris Wood of Salt, Salt in the East End. We have Danielle and Andrew from Rolling Smoke. They're over by the Key. We have Ricky Dean Andrews. Ricky has won this competition, I think, twice already. He has been in the top 3 twice. We have Mark Davis and Terrence Tagger Bryson. Terrence is at the Palm right now. He's one of the chefs over there.
Okay.
We have Sham LaRue. We have and we have some youth with a mission. They're coming into the competition. They're gonna be doing some pork, surprise pork. The UVI 4-H program. Their youths are coming in. They're taking part in this. The St. Croix Educational Complex culinary program. They're gonna be in it. So we have. It's a wide variety of. It's not just the restaurant. It's our youths also.
Yeah, awesome.
Going to be in this cook-off. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, how are you in the midst of the pandemic? You did it last year, right? No, you did not do it last year.
No.
So,
we didn't.
How are you going to navigate? How are you going to mitigate the issue of the pandemic?
Yeah. And because it's an open area and it's a wide open area, and we have cut our numbers down tremendously to make sure that we have safety in as a focus point. We are going to be doing temperature scanning at the gate. We have a set of individuals that we have tasked with the mandate of walking around and just taking observation of ensuring that everyone has their mask on at all time unless they're eating something.
Right.
It is a mandate. If you refuse to wear your mask, then you must leave the premises. We will put you off the premises.
Wow. So I'm gonna be a rebel rouser. I'm gonna come in and give you a hard time.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna put Mr. Brown to put you out.
He has enough going on. So real quick, so you have you have judges already picked out?
We have, well, it's the people's choice is the one part of judging. And we have, and that's something that I need to reach out with you on. We have a few individuals that's going to come in as our secret judges.
Oh.
And so,
like secret shoppers,
a secret
judges.
Oh my
I like
goodness.
that.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I like it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
yes.
Okay. And then we're running out of time, so
Okay,
I'm
you go.
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, real quick. So then we have our farm to table dinner on Sunday. We have 2 seatings. And it's a 4-course meal. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so on Sunday we're doing a farm to table dinner. It's 2 seating again because of the COVID issues. We split it into 2 seatings, 5 to 7 p.m. At 7 we close shop. We go in. We have a crew coming in. We're gonna do sanitizing, refreshing the area, and ensuring everything is clean and ready for the second crew. The second seating is at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And
how
again,
much is that per person?
that is $70 per person.
Okay.
And again, everything is locally grown from the farms.
Right.
It's not just our farm, but other small farmers that we work with, including the protein. And so you're gonna get a 4-course meal, and that doesn't include the dessert. So you're gonna get a 5-course meal, and then we have one chef. So they're gonna do a surprise course to add to that. So you may end up with about 6 courses at the end of every seating.
Well, we are super excited to cover this. Anthony and I are super excited. We ran out of time. But I will see you in the next couple of days.
And we're looking forward to seeing both you and Anthony over here having a wonderful weekend with us, showcasing local food at its best.
And then you're going to go to Puerto Rico for a vacation after that.
Anthony's going to pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to Puerto Rico after this.
At the Vanderbilt. Or the Ritz. In Puerto Rico.
Thank you guys so much for this.
I'll
thank
see you
much
tomorrow.
love.
Yeah.
Both of you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, that's it for us, folks. Time has ended, so we're out of time. And coming up next is segment number 3. And that feature is going to be closing out the month of National Hispanic Month with the SBA. That's a featured program that we're going to play next. And so tune in to our television network to watch that National Hispanic Heritage Month with the SBA.
Okay, I'm picking Consumer Reports next week.
You got it. All right. All right,
See you guys
folks.
later.
All right.